Hello everyone, my name is Laura, this is my channel Laura's Little Library, and welcome to today's video, which is my spring reset. So if you're new to the channel or you don't know what's going on, every season I do a new reset vlog. So this is a day, 2 days, a weekend, some set amount of time where I take down all the decorations and everything from the previous season, in this case winter, and I put up all the new decorations, so all my spring decorations. I am going to do a book haul, I'm going to do some cleaning, I'm just going to reorganize my life a little bit, kind of reset everything that I need to. And so there are lots of various things for this video. It is on my bookish channel, so like I said, I will have a book haul and I'll talk about what I'm reading during this, but also I will be doing some other things just to get my life, myself, and my house ready for spring. This is going to take place over maybe a couple days because I'm currently on spring break from school, so I actually have time now in March to do the spring reset. So let's get going. The first thing I'm going to do is do a book haul, of course. So I'm really excited because this first book that I'm gonna haul, I technically already own. However, it was one of those cases where the first book I have is in paperback, kind of soft cover, and then all the other books in the series were in hardcover, and that bothered me, of course. So I finally got the first book in hardcover, and that is The Tea Dragon Society by Kay O'Neill. I've recommended this a lot on my channel. I love this. I talk about it all the time. It is absolutely gorgeous and amazing. But I'm finally so happy to have this all in hard so that it's all the same, it all matches. And then I'm really excited because then I will put the paperback version of that book. I'm either going to give it to someone, or when we move, we're taking the free little library with us, and then I'm excited to put it in the free little library when we move so that somebody who actually wants to read it will be able to find it and read it. If you're unaware, somebody from the bus stop comes and takes every single book out of the free little library and doesn't return them, doesn't put new books in. They are just taking the books to have a lot of stuff. They tend to carry a lot of stuff with them, so I'm not currently putting things in the free little library in our house, but when we move to a new city and new states, big move. Yes, I haven't really announced it yet, but I'll probably talk about in my summer resets. When we move, we are taking the free little library with us, and I'm going to put the paperback version of that book there. So yeah, in the summer reset, I'll probably explain more because we will be moving in the summer. On with the rest of the book haul. I have 4 books, and they're all these beautiful pastel covers, and they're all the Sarah Adams books that I don't already have. So I started reading Sarah Adams when Practice Makes Perfect came out, and then I backtracked and read When in Rome, and then I've read her newest one, Beg, Borrow, or Steal, and then I've also read the cheat sheet and the rule book, some of the sports romances. So I went on Goodreads and I found her other 4 books that she has published that I haven't read yet, and I got them all. I'm so excited, and they're so pretty. Like, I had to buy these in spring because the covers are just the right colors. So we've got The Temporary Roomie, The Match, The Off Limits Rule, and The Enemy. Yeah, these are all just various tropes and characters. I don't know if they're all part of a series, one with each other, like how the cheat sheet, the rule book are because they're sports romance, or When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect, Beg, Borrow, or Steal, because those all follow the same siblings. I'm not sure if that happens with any of these, but yeah, I now officially all have Sarah Adams' backlist, all of the books that she's published, and I am so excited to read these. I just have to remember that they are her older books, so it'll be interesting to see how she's grown and changed as an author, but I'm so excited to read these. Oh my gosh. So that's the bookish haul from the past couple of months, and I am really happy. Probably the next thing to do is to redecorate the shelves, because I still have like the winter snow and Christmas trees and everything on the shelves, so those need to go. And I have some new spring decorations to put up that I'm going to be playing with. And yeah, I'm really excited. So let's do some reset. Let's do some cleaning. So the next thing we're gonna do is take care of these bookshelves because they are still very wintry with the snow. I've even got some Christmas trees that I kept up for the rest of winter still on there, so I really need to springify these shelves. However, I have lots of fall and autumn decorations, some few good winter decorations, but I had absolutely nothing for spring and summer. Summer makes sense because the past few years we've been doing a lot of traveling over the summer, so we just haven't been home, or we've been moving. So it's been a little difficult, but spring, I really wanted to go into spring. So I went to Michael's. Here are the clips. Back from Michael's, I got a lot of flowers, like fake flowers, because these are decorations I want to use year after year. So I got a lot of fake flowers. I really loved these sprigs of like lavender because they are individual sprigs that were just being sold for $3 per like bunch. And I'm really excited to just kind of tuck these in between books to give them that natural feel to them, almost like there are plants growing out of them. So I have lots of various flower groupings in order to do various things like that. I'm super excited. And then I also sprung for some more potted plant type looking things, and like this cute little one. And for my cozy fantasy type area, I also got this adorable little mushroom house. I'm so excited for this. I don't really have a lot of space on my shelves to put stuff like this without blocking books, but I know that there are quite a few books on my bottom shelf that I should get rid of because I'm just not going to read them anytime soon, so I should not keep them on my shelf. So I will probably get rid of those, and that'll make room for more decorations as well as having books on display, especially books that I think are super pretty. And then I also got these cute little birds. I just wanted to have some birds on my shelf. So yeah, I just picked up a few decorations and I am really excited to put these on the shelves. I think I would like to pick up more decorations as the season goes on, but we'll see because we will also be moving again this summer. So there's that. But just to get me started, I do have these decorations to put on my shelves along with one thing last year. I will also say, for autumn, I've loved having my leaves on the shelf, like the long garlands of leaves, and for winter, I've loved having this like snow-esque thing on the shelf. But for spring and summer, I don't really want to do some long, huge decoration for two reasons. One, for spring and summer, things like that would be something floral, and with florals, it's really easy for it to look cheap and look fake, and then to get the stuff that actually looks nice and not cheap and fake is really expensive just for one garland. And especially to do 10 of them, 5 for each shelf, that is just way too expensive. There is no way I was going to do that right now financially. And 2, again, I like the look of having things on the shelf like that, but the practicality of it is very bad. It is quite hard for me to pull books on and off from my shelf with something consistently in the way. So I'm really excited for this spring and summer to just have my shelves, and because they are dark wood, they are really pretty, and I do think they work well for these seasons. So I'm really excited to kind of just clean off the shelf, do some unhauling, and keep the decorations a little simpler, even though I would love to add more on the way. So yeah, I'm really excited. Let's go. Let's get into it. Oh, I also forgot to mention I will be listening to my audiobook, which is for She Is Wrath. This is by Emily Varga. This book was a book club pick for my book club that I do in real life, not anything that I have online, just a book club that I'm a part of. So I will be listening to our book club book. So far, I'm like 20% into it, and I really like it. It follows our main character, who has been in jail for almost a year for a crime that she did not commit, and she was framed by her best friend, and so she is out and ready for revenge. So we see her, she has an escaped attempt. That's the first thing she does in the book. It doesn't work out. She meets another prisoner, and then they escape together, and now they're going to go on their path of revenge. And I'm really excited because she, you know, obviously wants revenge on her best friend for turning her in for a crime she didn't commit. But I'm curious to see if and how the things turn around, that she falls back in love with this friend, maybe, as opposed to, or maybe she meets somebody else and falls in love with them. Maybe, who knows? There's a little part of me that's like, is this queer? Because she escaped with another female prisoner, so I could see it being a queer thing, but I don't know. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be listening to as I do the shelves and some of the reset. Today I'm mostly going to focus on things upstairs in the book area, and then also putting some more cooler, warm season clothes away in my wardrobe and putting away some of my sweaters. Even though winter will come again, I don't need as many sweaters right now. I don't need as many. So yeah, and then probably like tomorrow or the day after, I'll do some of the stuff downstairs that involves the cleaning and the spring decorations down there, just because I'm waiting for a couple things to arrive for that. So let's get to it. Alright, so I have completed the bookshelves. I'll give you a quick little tour-you-do, and then that might be all I do for today, because the other things, I'm waiting on other materials, or I need to do some cleaning, and while cleaning would be part of this vlog, I have so many other things to do today. So I'm gonna call it for today, but the bookshelves are done, and I'm so incredibly happy that they are. So let's go take a look at them. white chocolate lavender lattes are my favorite things to drink in spring because you have the lavender, which is like that light floral flavor, but then you have the white chocolate, which kind of grounds it and makes sure that the entire latte is sweet and not just latte plus lavender, but that it's sweet lavender. So this is my favorite spring drink to make and also to order if I'm getting a latte from somewhere, but I was so excited to get lavender flavoring and white chocolate flavoring, so I love it. And then the final thing for this spring reset is this dress. I'm very excited because I got this dress from a thrift store the other day, and it is the perfect introduction to spring and summer, and I'm really excited. Plus, I want to wear more long, flowy dresses, so the fact that I got this at a thrift store, it's pretty great for like 10 bucks. It was wonderful. So, yeah, that is everything. I finished reading update. I finished For She Is Wrath, and I rated it 3 stars. I really liked the idea of it, but I felt like the execution of the enemies to lovers second chance was not done well. Like, as soon as our female main character got close to the male main character, she just instantly started like, oh, he smells nice, he's so handsome, I forgot how wonderful he is. Like, there was no, I really wanted there to be more burning hatred from her, even when she was up close at the beginning, and then have him do things, say things that turned her feelings rather than just him existing and her being like, oh wow, everything's different. Like, no. So I was quite disappointed with how that romance turned. There was a twist at the end, which was nice. I liked the twist that I did not see coming. It was quite nice. And then I felt like the friendship kind of just teetered and was weird, and I don't know, just the relationship between characters and the pacing felt so weird. So I rated it 3 stars. It's kind of more of like a 2.5, but yeah, there were just a lot of things in there. I was like, no, like it didn't make sense, or I didn't like it, or whatever. And then I started reading Of Jade and Dragon by Amber Chen, and this one was another, I think it was a book club book for me a few months ago, but I wasn't able to attend the meeting because I had class on the nights that the book club met, but I would still, like, you know, keep up with the books. Anyway, so I don't remember if it was a book club book or I just like the sound of it. And here's the thing, I am like 80% into it. I'm almost done, and I am liking it a lot. It feels like I have not read Iron Widow yet, but I feel like this is what I would imagine Iron Widow to be, but with less feminism in it, because you have the oldest daughter of a chieftain of these 9 like clans that make up an empire, and her father is murdered, and she decides that she is going to follow in his footsteps and become a member of the engineering guild. And while doing that, she's gonna find out how and why, or not how, but why he was murdered. So she goes to the capital pretending to be her brother, like enters the trials to become a member of the guild, an engineer. So it's really cool to see how the engineering works in this fantasy world. It's really cool because, like, there's no magic to it, it's all mechanics, and I'm actually enjoying it. As someone who does not like math or science or engineering, I am really enjoying it. I like our main character. She's spunky. She's got a fan with darts that shoot out of it that she made, which is pretty cool. And there's a lot about aircrafts and things like that. So that is what I am currently reading, and I'm almost done with. So yeah. All in all, I would say this was a very successful spring reset. I got some cleaning done, even though I didn't necessarily film it. It's really hard to film and clean at the same time. And I got some spring coffee materials. My shelves are decorated for spring, and I love them. I am so excited about them. I just want to look at them. I got my pillows switched out. I am switching out my wardrobe. Like, I am ready for spring and the warm weather and everything that comes with it. So I'm so happy and so relieved to have this done. Thank you all very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if there are things that you like to do for seasonal resets or monthly resets, weekly resets even. Just what do you do to center yourself and reorient yourself? If you also have any fun activities that you love to do in the spring, please let me know in the comments below. I am so excited to do spring themed videos with tea and coffee, baking, even hopefully some gardening once I am certain that winter is done here, because most of the time we get third winter at some point in March and a fourth winter in April even sometimes. So I'm really excited when I'm certain the weather is nice to be able to actually do some gardening at our house and things like that. So please let me know what kind of content you like to see along with the bookish. Of course, I'm not straying from bookish. I'm just saying other things to do in the vlogs. But yeah, so comment all that down below. Anything you want to chat about, comment down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because I am posting videos every week and I've got some fun ones lined up. And hit the bell to be notified so that you don't miss when those go up. And if you're just excited about spring videos as I am, I released a video that was talking about books that are all about tea. And I find tea to be my #1 go-to drink even before coffee sometimes, just because of the herbalness and the natural vibes that I get from tea. And I love drinking tea all year round, but in spring especially when the weather is starting to warm up. So be sure to check out that video, and I have lots more spring themed videos to come. Again, thank you for watching. I have other bookish social media linked in the description below. You can follow me on my Bookstagram and Goodreads and all that kind of stuff. So make sure to check out the description below as well. And yeah, again, thank you very much, and until I see you in the next video, I wish you happy reading!